Yes, good morning, everybody. Today we're going to do this lovely or strange contorted spider pose, which I think we will enjoy it as much as we don't really want to look at ourselves. Just close our eyes and enjoy. Just for those who are new, just be careful and gentle with your bodies. Make sure that if you have any, pre-existing condition, whether it be knees or lower back or hernias or blood pressure or shoulders, just be careful, be gentle, and be, you're the best judge to how far to take your body. We had one day an issue with the intonation going down, and I just have to let everybody know, just in case it happens again. I've got the mobile here, and I should be able to go on data and jump in straight away. So give me, 20 seconds, 30 seconds to come back in. In the meantime, whatever pose we're in, if the thing goes down, you just go to child's pose, take a few breaths, relax, and wait, so that we don't get into a bit of a chaotic feeling. I'm recording. If anybody has any issues with the recording, you can just switch off your camera. Although I do like to have, as much as possible, the cameras on so I can see you. And with that said, we will arrive, bring ourselves to the room. We'll close our eyes, make ourselves comfortable. As usual, find a nice, comfortable position which fits yourself, which suits you. And then we just steady our mind, start concentrating on our breath. Try and leave all the issues or problems or anything that we might have fluttering around in our heads outside. You can stay out with the shoes. They're not welcome in here. We center ourselves. We focus on ourselves. And we dedicate this next 60 minutes to ourselves, to our body. Just before we start, I invite you to have a moment or dedicate a moment to all the workers, whether they've been hospitals or security forces or workers, deliverers, cash or tillers in supermarkets, all those are having to work to keep the system going while we stay at home in a safe environment, so they may have strength and protection and carry on the work. Okay, and with that said, we can start fluttering our eyes open. And we'll start the usual. We need to warm up the back and the shoulders. So let's just do it in my favorite pose lately, which is arms out, shoulders open, and then we breathe in, just very gently initially, and we open the arms. And then we breathe out, bring them forward. Keep those shoulders open, that chest open. We breathe in. And we breathe out. Breathe in. And we breathe out. And for the last one, we take it right back. We breathe in, deep breath, arms right back. Open the chest and breathe out. Arms down. Now we're going to do right hand behind the neck and the elbow up. And we just stretch that, and we take the other arm behind. We roll it in this direction, back to try and touch the fingers, or just hold it there. Open the chest, stretch up, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in the other way, breathe out. Breathe in, right side, right arm up. And breathe out. One last time, left arm up, breathe in. And breathe out. Right, now going to breathe, let's start this way. Breathe in, open the chest. And then breathe out, join the fingers and curve forward like a cat-cow pose. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, join the hands forward. Breathe in, open the arms, open the chest. And breathe out, arms forward. Arms to knees, now a little bit of bending. Left hand on the ground, right arm up, looking under the arm, and then just feel that nice first bend of the spine. We'll take 3 breaths here. 2 and 3. Both arms up, breathe in. And we go to the right. Again, just a gentle but strong bend as we look under the arm and take 3 breaths. And then breathe in and breathe out. And then finally a gentle twist to the left arm on the back of your hip, right arm on the left knee, and we just gently twist to the left. 2 and 3. Breathe in, arms up, and to the right, the same, very gently, but consciously. And arms up. Oh, and arms down. Okay, that should have got our back a little bit flowy. Now we're going to do a different way of cat-cow. So let's see if you can just watch the first time. It's a flowy, and each person has their own body and their own flow. But the trick would be you go down to child's pose, and then we lead first up with the shoulders, and we totally curve in. And then we roll our shoulders up or round. And now we lead with our butt. We lead with the butt, we lead with the butt, we lead with the butt. So we get this cow pose. So we go down onto child's pose, everybody. I'll go on this side so the mic is facing the computer. So from child pose, the way to do it is you lead with the shoulders and totally curve in, chin to chest. And then as you reach the limit, we open the chest and take the head up. And then on the way back, we lead with the butt. We put the butt out, take it up to the sky, to the ceiling. And then as we bend forward the tummy until we reach the baby pose, and then we relax there. We'll do 2 more times. Lead with the chest, shoulders, chest, chin to chest. And when you reach the bottom, roll the shoulders open and take the head up. And then we lead with the butt, lead with the butt, lead with the butt. So we have the opposite curve on the spine. And one last time, shoulders, lead with the shoulders, tummy in, suck it right up, chin to chest. And as we reach the limit, open the shoulders, roll the neck back, and we're in kind of cobra pose. And then we go back, lead with the butt, stick the butt out, and bend the spine down. And that's child's pose. Good. And now the second one is sideways. This is one that is quite difficult to do the first time. So try and watch. What we're going to do is sideways. Yeah, we're going to do this kind of thing. And again, the secret I found is you first wiggle your butt. Yeah, we're going to do the doggy. And then as you're wiggling the butt, you start wiggling, sort of serpentine, doing serpentine moves on the top of the back and then the neck. So try that, I know it's weird, but it really does give the back, the spine, a different type of twist. And it's nice, it feels good. So today we're a snake as well. So lead with the butt, and then the rest of the spine right up to the neck. You can close your eyes there and just feel like a snake slithering on the ground. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so whenever you finish being a snake, we'll stay on all fours and we're going to do some wrist stretching, yeah? So we put our wrist, you plant our hands right down, and then we start rolling over, putting the weight around the wrists. It should be very good for all the mouse work we do on keyboards, to at least loosen up the wrists, have that blood flowing through. Yeah, you just judge your own weight that you put on, and then we go in the other direction. Try and spread the weight evenly between wrist, knuckles, and fingers. This is a good exercise also for every position we do with the hands on the floor. Then from there, we come to the middle, and we take our hands sideways. So we're going to go like this. And again, just be more careful and just find how far you can take these circles. And then we go in the opposite direction. And then the final one, the more extreme, be very careful. We're going to put the fingers towards your knees or towards your legs. It's quite stiff, so just be careful, but it's a lovely feeling to find your wrist really being stretched there. And then we go in the opposite direction. And back to the middle, come to your heels, loosen the wrists. Before we go, the last one, hands in, and we're going to put the weight on the outside of the wrist. Here, you can keep the weight on your heels if it's too much, and then as you move your weight forward, you will notice it. So just judge for yourself how much weight you want to put. And rotate. Obviously stretching the wrist in the opposite direction. And then we go in the other direction. Ooh, back to the hand. Okay, we're going to move into our sun salutation, but before that, we're going to do a little bit of core. So let's go on all fours, tuck our toes in, and then 3, 2, 1, we lift the knees, just 3 centimeters from the ground. Right there, you have to feel your core, just to feel that you're not collapsing, your shoulders are strong, your core is strong, so you're still making a table position, but you're actually not using your knees. We count to 5, 4, 3, remember your shoulders, 2, remember your core, 1, and knees down. Have a little break. And then we're going to do a second time with an extra challenge. So toes in, lift the knees, check your shoulders are strong, your arms are strong, your core is strong, and now right or left foot on the back of the right foot. So basically on one foot. And we count to 3, 2, 1. Swap foot, left foot on the ground, right foot on the back of the left foot. Check your core, check your shoulders. Swap again, left foot on right foot, knees 3 centimeters off the ground. And a final swap. Left foot down, right foot on top of left. and knees down. Have a little wiggle. Right toes down, and we're going to go on to our first downward facing dog. You can have your knees slightly bent there for the first one. Just find that straight line, wrist, shoulders, pelvis, yeah? And then as you warm up, you can straighten the legs, even walk the dog a little bit. And then we walk to the front of the mat to start our sun salutation. So hands on hips, come up, slight backward bend. Okay, that should be a good feeling for the body. So let's start with our sun salutation. So Tadasana, in our usual totally straight, powerful pose. Coming in, open the chest, glutes tight. And then from there, we take an in-breath, bend the knees, arms up. The next out-breath, we go down on a forward fold. In-breath, half fold. And out-breath, both feet to the back, plank. Take a breath there. Going to breathe out, and either if you need to put your knees down for help, do it. Otherwise, elbows down, chin to the ground, and roll the shoulders forward to either a cobra or an upward dog. Open the shoulders, look up, 2 breaths. Breathe in, downward dog. Breathe out. Breathe in, right foot forward. And warrior 1, arms up. Just try and have a strong leg, front and back, chest open, and arms up. We're going to do it slowly, first time. As we breathe out, we go down. Right foot back to plank. Take a break there. Breathe out, arms down, chin to floor, and roll up to an upward dog. Open the shoulders, do the wiggling you need to do to get them open. And breathe in, downward dog, or out, I should say. Just breathe out. Breathe in, left foot forward. And once you got your balance, we come up, strong back leg, strong front leg, and warrior 1. Open the shoulders. And the next out breath, hands down. Left foot back. And on the out breath, we go chin to ground. Roll forward and upward dog. Breathe out. Downward dog. And we hold it there for 3 breaths. Check your position. Straight line, wrist, shoulder, and pelvis. And then we walk forward to a half fold. Breathe in, breathe out, hands to floor, full fold. Breathe in, chair pose. And the next out breath, hands to the front. Okay, so sun salutation, we'll do it one more time. I always say we're going to do it more flowy, but I think it's nice to stop in each position. Yeah, we're not really into the flow. I think it's better to set into each position nice and strong. So we'll do it similarly, but you should know more and more. And once you know it, you don't need to look at the camera, just get into your own little flow in a sense, but slow. So from Tadasana, just concentrate, focus your mind, breathe in, chair pose. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, half fold. Breathe out. Plank and chin to chest. To floor. Breathe in. Upward dog. Breathe out. Downward dog. Breathe in, right foot forward. And warrior. Breathe out. Hands to feet. Plank and chin to floor. Breathe in. Upward dog. Breathe out. Downward dog. Breathe in, left foot forward. And warrior one. Breathe out. Hands to floor. Plank. Chin to floor. And breathe in. Upward dog. Breathe out. Downward dog. And we take a 3 breath here. And we walk to the front on a half fold. Breathe in. Breathe out. Full fold. Breathe in. Chair pose. Breathe out. Hands to front. Okay, super. Enjoyed that. So we've done our sun salutations. Let's slowly start preparing for our spider. So get into a long position. Start loosening your hips. You can go further side to side, going deeper and deeper. You can even start going to the ninja pose to the right. Move to the left also. This time we can actually lift the resting foot so we can get a nice deep stretch on the elongated leg. Then we go to the other side and lift that right foot so we can get a nice deep stretch on the long leg. One last time to the left. Feel this muscle here stretching. Yeah, you should be able to feel it. You can even use your elbow to push a little bit on the left one. So this stretches here, and same on the other side. You should feel the groin really open. We're going to need that for the next few poses. So come back to the middle. Find that comfortable position where you can take your hips as far forward as possible. Feet are planted on the ground, and we take our arms up. This is goddess pose. Okay, I actually have a mirror here so that I can see. Should try and have a straight line as possible between pelvis and shoulders, elbows and hands. Okay, we hold that just for a few seconds. And then concentrating on the strength of the legs, the big muscles, all holding solidly. We're going to take our arms forward and we're going to roll the right arm under the left to do an eagle's pose in front of us. So, sorry, okay, I was meant to say the right arm under the left, but whichever you're doing, keep it there. And then we'll do the other side in a few seconds. Feel the strength of the legs, should be burning by now. Release the arms forward, and then the other arm underneath, and grip your hands in an eagle pose. And the legs should be strong and burning. Both arms up, hands to knee, and we just release. Gently bring it to the middle. Loosen up. Okay, then we gently come back to the same pose. Right, I need if you got your break or your support, good time to get them out or get it out. Okay, I use only one because I think most of you have one. So we're going to do like a cowboy position or horse riding position with a side bend. So when you're in this position, you found your nice low stance. We take the arms out this time, and then we just start rotating to the right. Find your shin or your block and open the chest to the left, looking at the sky. We're going to do this one once, I think, so we'll hold it for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Right, I think we should put the hands to the knees, help our torso lift up, swap the block round, if you have one, arms out. Feel those legs strong, really burning but strong. We rotate to the left hand to shin or to the block, and then we open the right chest upwards. On the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and support your hands if you need to as you roll back, stretch the legs, and loosen up. Okay. And finally, let's do this beautiful pose. Right, I think it's very uncommon, so it's actually not easy to find videos on YouTube how to do it. But the ones I've seen basically take the body forward. Yes, so we've already opened the legs. We've taken this position. We take the body forward, put our hands down, and now we lift the toes. So we're actually standing on the toes. And as we're standing on the toes, we take our hips further in, our hips further down. And then if you're in a nice place there of balance, you just cross your arms forward and release the head. Just check that your hips are as low as you can, your heels are as high as you can, your chest is open, your spine is straight, your face is relaxed, and your hands are just touching down. And then we release the heels, the legs, and we're loosening up. Aha, gorgeous, super move. And I bet we all look like the girl in the picture. Okay, because that's the theme of the day, let's do it again. So let's set it up, opening the legs, very strong. Take your hips even further down this time, and then just bend forward. So you're parallel to the ground. Release the hands, and then when you're ready, weight on toes, find your balance, drop the chest forward without bending, and then just when you're touching the ground with your hands crossed, you just drop the head and relax there and feel the spirit of the spider. Okay, and just gently untangle yourself from the web. Super. Okay, let's move on to our balance poses and our peaking poses. So I just take a moment there, standing straight, Tadasana, open the chest, arms forward. And just to catch our breath, check your glutes are engaged and your core is engaged. And we just check on our body. Feeling that breath. We come to the top of the mat. We breathe in and we take our arms up, slight forward, backward bend, and then just try and get this feeling of the swan dive. So we're going to go into swan dive and just feel it as if you're flying a million miles down to the ground until you hit your shins, your feet, or your toes. From there, we take the right foot back and the left foot back, straight into downward dog. Once you find your nice, comfortable, strong triangular position, we take our right foot up. Try and make an extension of your torso. We hold it there for 3. Try and touch the corner of the room. 2 and 1. And then we take that foot down. And we'll do the same with the left. Three-legged dog. Let me go in the other direction. I don't know if you're hearing me well. Okay, so it's left foot up. A solid extension of the rest of our body. Trying to touch the corner of the room. And we put that foot down. Now we're going to do the same, but then we're going to, okay, take the right foot up. And once you're up, slightly more relaxed this time, we're going to tilt the hip to the left so that our left foot is going to our left. So we're opening the hips there, still holding the 2 arms in the same place. Just a three-legged dog with a hip opener. And then we release, swap the leg, left foot up, and then we just drop it to the right so that it opens the hip. We stack the hip and we hold it there. Release, knees to ground, and child pose. Okay, we come back forward. We're going to do just the hip one, the hip opening one. So downward dog, left foot up, and tilt to the right. So we're opening our hip there. Right leg is straight, strong. And then we take it back to just the left leg up, normal three-legged dog, and we walk our hands back to meet our right foot, and we are on a standing split. Try and really lift that leg up, and the right leg should be straight. We count to 3, 2, open, 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 and 1. Walk the hands forward. Put the foot down. We're back on a downward facing dog. Relax there. Take a couple of breaths. Right foot up. Right up straight. And then we take it. We open the hip on that right leg. Hold it there. Take it back to the middle. Straight right leg. So the normal three-legged dog, and then we walk our hands back towards the left leg, left foot, and we do a standing split. Strong left leg, really pull up the right leg upwards. Count to 3, 2, 1. Walk the hands forward, slowly, both feet down. Knees down, and a child pose there. Just find your breath. Okay, we go back on our all fours. Take a dog there, left foot forward. So we're going to the right foot goes down, the left foot is down. We're lifting ourselves up here onto a warrior one. And we're going to do a humble warrior. So what we're going to do is actually take our tummy in so that we can, and open the chest so that we can actually fall forward in front of this, on the side of this thigh. And we're going to take our chest forward and we can have our arms out here. So we're trying to really get inside or to the side of the leg here. So the whole torso is forward like a flying airplane there. Humble warrior. And use this moment to really sink the torso, open the hips, and take that, still with a straight torso, straight spine. Just open your hips there. Strong right leg and strong left leg. And then hands on hips, take the body up, and we're just going to swap right up here without going to the downward dog. So take the right leg is facing out, left leg is at 45 or 30 degrees. We're going to like bend the right leg forward towards a lunge, and then just bring the opening the hips, taking the tummy in, and then just come forward with your chest to the ground. Humble warrior. You can put your arms on your hips or straight out like an airplane. You just feel how the hips open there. And we slowly come up, put our feet facing forward, and we close them. Okay, we're going to go into our balance position now. Get your breath. I'm going to do it sideways. So weight on the left foot, right foot. Actually, this is another time we can use a belt or whatever you have to help hold the right foot forward. So we either use a belt or we can use our hand holding the toe, and we take the right foot forward. We count to 3, 2, 1, and then we release it and try and hold it as much as possible in the same place. 3, 2, 1, and then we start bending the knee, tilting forward, and we go towards a warrior 3. So we're going to go like a T position with the chest parallel to the ground and the back foot parallel to the ground. Take the arms out if you need to. Now stretch, open the chest, stretch the back leg, slowly tilt back just to the knee up, and release the foot. So do the other one forward. Use your strap or your finger, catch the left toe, bring it forward. When you got it forward, release, and try and keep it in the same place. 3, 2, 1, and then bend the knee, tilt forward, tilt, 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 as you do your warrior 3, which I can't do because I've got the wall behind me. But you know what I mean? Straighten your left leg, straighten the chest, arms out, and just stretch the T. Slowly tilt back so the knees in front of you, and release. That's a challenge, eh? Okay, you can counter bend if you need to. And now we'll do the final balance pose. This is head to toe. Also one of my favorite, comes from the classic Bikram yoga. So use your belt or take your right foot forward, grab the foot, and then 3, 2, 1, slowly stretch that foot forward. Just as far as you can. You can keep it, I'm just holding the knee. The left foot should be straight as possible without over flexing it. And we count to 3, 2, and 1, and we release gently. Okay, I really forgot to say, if you're struggling, this is good too, yeah? So this is the beginning of that pose. So you can hold it there. So I've left foot forward. If you want a challenge, use the belt or your hands and just stretch the left foot. Right foot should be straight as possible. Tuck the tummy in now to get more space for your chest to lower towards the thigh. 3, 2, and 1. Release gently and come down. And that definitely was our peak pose. So we go down now on our knees. And let's do some counter bending. Okay, so this is the reclining hero. So we're gonna like fold back. You've got to have watch your knees as go in this direction. So obviously watch your knees. Make sure your knees are not feeling as if they're like, you know, popping out. Leave a gap for your butt. So we're not having the feet like that. So do not put the feet like that. They should be tucked in. So the heels are taken away properly. Your butt or your bum is between the feet. And your knees could be closed, or for most of us, we'll need to open them slightly. And then just roll back. Take the weight with your hands, and then take the weight with your elbows. And then if you're able to continue, weight on the shoulders, and finally, the back. So it's a very good stretch of the quads, of course. Also opens the psoas. And just hold it there, only while you feel comfortable. If your back is hurting too much, your knees hurting too much, use your arms to come up. Otherwise, relax and enjoy. 3, 2, and 1. And use your arms to push you up. Don't use your back. Come forward. And then just release the knees, loosen them up. And let's do that one more time. So we should be quite warm now. So if you feel that you've got a nice stretch here and your knees are solid, then just take it as far back as your body allows. I'll do this one facing this way. So let's do it again. Again, remember not this, actually little girls, but this, the foot straight forward so the weight is spread nicely on the heel. So we go back again. Remember, the weight is on the hands. Open the hips here to allow for more bending. Then you got your elbows, and then you got your shoulders if you can. Try and have the knees, make sure the knees are on the ground. And then just enjoy the stretch. This is the anti-sitting by the computer pose and anti-sitting on the sofa pose. It stretches so much. Using your arms, push up, slowly come forward without putting any strain on the back. So that's the reclining hero pose. Lovely, lovely pose when you're really warm. I wouldn't recommend it if you're not warm. Now we're going to do a little bit of a counter pose and just straight abs, yeah? So we're going to do a boat pose. So sitting here, try and see if you can have the weight not on the coccyx, but on the sitting bones, yeah? So don't collapse like this because that's not good. On the sitting bones, and then while the weight's on the sitting bones, use your hands to lift the legs up. And then if you're able, release the hands. And if you want to challenge, straighten the legs. And then bend, hold, and come forward. Counter or bend forward just to release the tension. I'm going to do that one more time. Weight on sit bones. Take the knees up. Release the hands. And stretch the legs. Count to 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the knees, legs down, and bend forward. Now we're going to do the bridge pose now in 3 modalities. You have a normal one. So maybe just watch for a second so you're not on the ground looking up. So normal bridge pose. Hips up, hands behind. Second modality. Hips up, hands behind. Foot on knee and really push up. And the third one, only if you're able to, otherwise you do the same. We'll do the full bridge. Hands behind between the ears, and then we just push up, yeah? Just do as much as you can or as far as you can. But now, if you go down on your back, I will guide you through it. So the first one, just put the heels right close to the butt, hands to the side. Let me go in this direction. And then we slowly take the hips up, putting the weight more and more on the shoulders. Try and avoid having it on the neck, on the shoulders. And then you clasp your hands behind your butt. And we really open the shoulders there. At the same time as you push your hips up. Be aware of your shoulders opening. Be aware of your hips going up. The psoas is stretching. And then we release the hands and release the hips down. Get a breath. And we try again. So take the hips up. As the weight goes on the shoulders, we interlock your hands and open the shoulders there. Take those hips further up, and we release. And for the second set, we're going to put the feet in the four shape or the heel to our knee. So we take the hip up. Now you can keep your hands where they are, or you can actually also clasp them. And then just find a weight on the right foot, so the left foot can go on the right knee. And then just take the hips up, open the hip. Now that you got that foot up there, you can open the hip even further. Push up, weight on shoulders. 3, 2, and 1, and release. Up again. Find the weight on the left foot, and then take the right foot to the left knee. And then as we take the hips up, you can open it as well by lowering the right knee. 3, 2, and 1, and release. Okay, for the last one, you can use props, or you can just do the same as we've just done, or you can try and do the full bridge. So knees next to the butt. I like to use 2 blocks next to my ears if you want to do that. And then we're going to take full bridge. So on the count of 3, do the same as we did before, or do the bridge. Just make sure you don't land on the way back on your head. So don't leave it to the end until you cannot control and full. So we go up, 3, 2, 1, and then chin to chest, and we land on the back of the neck. Okay, let's do that one more time. So either a full bridge or just a half bridge. 3, 2, 1, go. Count to 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay, good. So the counter pose to that is going to be the forward fold Paschimottanasana. I will do it very gently, yeah, just to let the back find the position again. So we're going to put the legs forward, arms up, breathe out, take the hands just slightly forward and then roll them back. This is like a rowing boat. Breathe out, forward, breathe in, up. Breathe out, forward, breathe in, up. 2 more times, each going further forward every time, and further up every time. Last time forward, and last time up. And on the next one, gently grab your toes or your ankles or your shins, and just enjoy that forward bend. You can bend your knees slightly if you need to, so your back is not too strained. Try and take the chest to your thighs. And use your breath to release or to stretch relax the muscles. So we'll do that for another couple of breaths. And then release. We lie on our backs. We're going to do wind release pose, which is basically use your knees to squeeze the right side of the lungs here, that's why it's called wind release. So really squeezing the thigh against the rib. And although I'm looking up, we should have your neck all the way down to the ground and really squeeze the thigh against that right rib. Not straight on top of the ribs, but to the side. You should have it to the side. So your knee should be aiming for your right shoulder, not your neck. And then release, and we'll do the other side. So to the side of the rib, really tightly squeezed against your chest or the side of the rib, aiming for the left shoulder. Release down, we'll do it with both teeth together. Wind release pose. Now it's obviously right down the middle, so you find it hard to breathe, so just do it only as far as it feels comfortable. Release that. Keep your knees up so we have our heels near to our butt, and then we're going to just shift the weight of the hips to the right as we drop the knees to the left. So this is a twist. And then just keep the shoulders on the ground. Turn your head in the opposite direction to the knees. And just let the spine twist and loosen up any microtension it might have. Take the knees up, hips to the middle, hips slightly to the left, and drop the knees to the right. Keep the shoulders to the ground and move your head to the left. Very nice, gentle twist there. Knees back up. Okay, at this stage, I was saying at the beginning, you can do a happy baby. So just find any pose that you might feel your body's asking for. I think Helga was saying before she needs to do, she finds helpful to do a backward roll. You might find a twist, you might find a stretch. Just find this new pose, each one. Find what you need, what your body's asking for. And we slowly come out of it, just as gently as you went in. And then we lie down in Savasana. You can get your jumper or your socks or your blanket. And we have just a couple of minutes until 1, but I will let you know when it's 1 o'clock. But I also think that nobody's working today, so no excuse. Now, you may leave whenever you're ready. I will guide now a very slow relaxation. So you can lie on your back, get your blanket. If you prefer a silent one, you can just switch the speaker off. Oh yeah, let me switch this off now. You just have the direct sound. Okay, the phone microphone has changed, so I hope you can hear me. And we'll start. Lying down comfortably. Have the feet open out like a fan, relaxed. Your hands to the side of your body, preferably facing up, but whichever way you find comfortable. Your eyes are closed. The mind is quiet. With that concentration, we start moving our attention or our awareness to different parts of the body. And today I'd like to start with our eyes. Just focusing on our closed eyes, how they're relaxed, the eyebrows, eyelids, even the eyeballs we can feel they're just relaxed. From the eyes, we move to our nose. Might be able to feel the temperature of the air as it rushes in the nostrils, cool, and out the nostrils, slightly warmer. And then we move down to our mouth. We have the outside of the mouth, lips, and we have the inside of the mouth. Our tongue, our palate, our teeth. Just have a little exploration with your attention, checking that everything is relaxed. And from there we expand to our cheeks and our ears. If anybody really does to go at 1, then this is the time to go, otherwise we'll continue. So we're relaxing our ears. You can feel external ears.
more importantly, the internal ear. You can use your attention to home in to that ear canal, even deeper towards your bones, there, little bones that do all the work. Just explore your attention, how you can laser sharp focus it where you want to. Then we come out of our ears, move down to our jaw, by connecting from the joint, which is very near the ears. That's the end of the jaw. And how that joint then comes down all the way to our chin, the jawbone basically. Relax it. You might be able to feel some of the strongest muscles in the body are associated with this bone in order to crack nuts, etc. Just explore the jaw area. And then we encompass our whole face. Our whole face is relaxed. We're very aware of it, very sensitive each part, because we use our attention to home in each sense. Then we expand to our whole head, incorporating the forehead and the whole of the scalp where the hair sits. From there we move on to our neck and our shoulders. We're relaxing our shoulders. They're sitting against the ground, but they're relaxed. And now we have a quick scan down our right arm. So we check the upper arm, the right elbow, right lower arm, the right wrist, and the right hand. Scanning each part, we're relaxing each part. And when you get to the hands, again, some of the most sensitive areas of the body, the fingertips. Just home in there and explore the feeling, either the temperature or the air or the blood flowing. Hypersensitive fingertips. We jump from the right fingertips to the left fingertip. Similarly, feel how sensitive they are. Shifting this attention up to the fingers, the left fingers now, left hand, the left wrist, left lower arm, elbow, and upper arm. And we feel both arms at the same time. Relaxed and heavy against the ground, but very much alive. Moving down to the torso, we feel our whole torso relaxed. Chest, abdomen, dorsals, lower back, middle back, upper back. All the organs lie here, they all do the work quietly, but we can just generally relax, give them a rest, all the muscles supporting it. Shifting down to our hips, firmly fixed to the ground, holding the weight, but doing no more work, just relaxing. And then we shift attention to the right leg, thigh, the right thigh, those huge muscles, right knee, the right calf muscle, lower leg, right ankle, and finally the right foot. Going firmly on the ground, heavy and relaxed. Shifting to the other side, the left thigh, upper leg, left knee, the left lower leg, the left ankle, and the left foot are all relaxed. And then we begin to expand our awareness to the whole of the left leg and the whole of the right leg. We can feel both legs stretched out, heavy and relaxed against the ground. Incorporate the hips, and the whole of the abdomen, torso, the shoulders, both arms, the neck, and finally the head. We have this beautiful ability to focus or concentrate on any part or anything we want actually, but now we focus on our body, we're aware of our body, and we can go deeper as the mind quietens, deeper into ourselves. And I invite you at this moment to just explore, investigate, and just basically become the owner of your own body, and the lord of your own body, and enjoy the moment for a few minutes.